slide, which is quantitative. I think we all know what is meant by quantitative data and qualitative data, guys. Quantitative data name itself saying that whenever there is a quantity, we have something to measure, that we call it as what? Numerical data. So quantitative data or qualitative data. Qualitative data, I'll show you how exactly. See, this is qualitative data. Whenever we have a categorical data, we need to check the quality first. Okay, so that's the reason we are called as a qualitative data. We can call it as qualitative or categorical data. Now we are going to understanding quantitative data, which is quantitative or numerical data. So quantitative data always have a numerical data type. Now we all know numerical can be getting divided into discrete and continuous. Now you tell me this bank balance, number of employee and time. Which one is continuous and which one is discrete? Bank balance is
Continuous data.
Bank balance could be continuous data.
Time is continuous.
Number of
time.
employees is discrete.
Great, very good. Now tell me, what about these drops? Which one is continuous? Which one is
Single drops are discrete.
very good? And continuous data is
The flowing
continuous
of the
water
water.
is
The continuous flowing of the water.
okay.
I apologize to disrupt in between. I have a doubt in previous slide. So how come the drop will be a discrete data? Because the drops will be like a continuous, right?
Okay. How it is continuous? If in case I'll say only one or two drops of water, just flow down, or only there were no water, only one or two drop of water is there. How we can say that is continuous? If it is not continuously running water.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
it is
just in case.
continuously running water, if it is continuously running water, you can say it is continuous, where it can comes in liters, okay, whatever it is.
Yep, I got it.
Got it?
Thank you.
Yeah. Number of bedrooms,
Discrete.
Discrete.
number of cars, we all know, number of children's. Yes.
It's a continuous data, number of cars. I mean, passing through toll is a continuous data.
What?
I mean, number of cars which are passing through a toll booth
Yeah,
is
it is
a continuous.
continuous.
Can you tell me, Sajid, what did you say just now?
How is passing a toll booth continuous data?
I mean,
We
a
can
number of
count it,
cars which
right?
are they are passing. I mean, uh, can I have some time for that to explain?
Yeah, please.
So, here, ma'am, in a day, there are a number of cars which will be passing through a toll booth. There will be no single car, or like just in a number of cars will be passing like 10 numbers or like 20 number. We don't know the numbers, but there will be a continuous flow of cars in between the toll booth, because when they use service of a toll road, there will be passing of the car. So in that case, I just told that it's a continuous data.
I would like to, I mean, this is just my opinion, but even if the cars are like in continuous, we
They're
can,
going to be whole number.
yeah, they're going to be whole number. It's not going to be a float or a decimal.
I
Right.
mean, what I am telling is like, what's my point is like, we don't know the exact number of a car that going, I mean, per a day, but
But
we
still, it
cannot
will be
expect.
suppose 100 cars. It won't be 100.5.
Okay.
There's another example. If we consider that, imagine and now there is fast tag, right, in every toll. So
Yeah.
if there is a count function which counts the number of cars that passed, then it will count the number of cars. Then you will get the discrete value of the data.
Right.
Okay.
Every time a car pays through FASTag, it will automatically put the counter.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for
So,
the explanation.
yeah, yes,
And
but
that
the
was
toll
my
will
thought.
be yes,
That
but the
was my
toll will
thought.
be
But
continuous.
yeah, okay, I agree with your points, Siddharth, at a moment. But I thought in that in a particular day there will be flow of cars. But I didn't think that exact number that they. I mean, what I thought is like they don't. I mean, here we are just considering the n number of cars that are coming today. So
Okay.
that's okay. So let's continue the class, or let's talk on the point.
So what is your final opinion, Sajid? Is number
Okay,
of
it's a
car
day.
passing toll or both is discrete or continuous?
Of course, it's a discrete, madam,
Mm,
because of course, as Siddharth explained me, in such a way,
mm.
like there will be a count of a car per day. So that's okay. I got it, and I
Yeah, okay.
apologize
Great.
again.
No worries, no worries. Now, see, we having continuous data. We all know what is meant by continuous data, where we measure the objects, where we not counting, where we are measure. Okay, so we all know time, weight, and all. So here they have given some example. Time to reach school. Of course, it is continuous. Weight of tomatoes continuous, and height of the students is also continuous. Any doubt with this?
No.
No. So we have a qualitative data, which is nothing but what? Categorical data. Okay, what is the categorical data? We all know, where we have describing data, okay, into categories. Categories are maybe gender, male, female, color of balls, red, yellow, green, blue, orange, and all. Okay, and the nationality. These are what we having different type of or different classes or different categories of data. Okay, where we can mention the categories. Now, here is something that you need to just look at this table, look at this data we're having, and I want you to, check the data type. The first is customer ID. Is it numerical data or categorical data? First, we need to understand the basic one. That is, the first one is numerical or categorical, and then you can go with the nominal, ordinal, discrete, or continuous.
The first data is
Numeric
nominal.
numerical.
Because I think it's a unique identification, customer ID, and it's not in order. It's just to identify. It's just a unique identification. So I think that it's a nominal data.
It's a
Very good. It
numerical
is,
one, right?
yeah. This one is numerical. It can be numerical one, but here they have stored as a categorical data. How it can be like that? Because if I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is the type of this data, guys?
This is an
String.
integer.
Numeric.
Sorry, string.
String.
Yeah, I'll explain the those who are not able to understand if it is numerical, why it is string. Okay, for them I'm going to explain. See, it's just the thing, guys. How we store the data, how we wanted to store data. Even though it looks like a numerical, but it is actually not a numerical. It is a categorical data, or it is a quantitative. If it looks quantitative, but actually it is qualitative data. See the output. The type of string is what? The type of data is what? String, which is nothing but what? Categorical data. Now, what is the type of data? Now it
Now
will
it's
be
integer.
integer. Okay, so debate on this thing, why they have mentioned it as a categorical data. They have stored the way they wanted to store this feature. Got it? So
Yes.
we'll not debate on this why customer ID they have say ABC, because might be the case they have store it as what? Text data. Understood? It looks like a numerical, but you can store it as a text data also.
Ma'am, could you please scroll to the previous page? I just wanted to note down the last point. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm done.
Ma'am, I apologize again. Can I have an access to record the meeting? Because by 10 o'clock I have to move to some other place. Maybe not.
No, Sajid, anyways, this recording will get uploaded in your LMS.
Okay.
Anyways, class is getting a record.
Oh, thank you. So it will be directly through the MMS. I mean,
Yes. You will get it by evening
okay.
or
I'm
tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, class will get uploaded in your LMS.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that because I have a rush too. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. So first name, as you are able to see, guys, this first name is what?
Nominal categorical data.
It is nominal categorical data. Correct. Last name is, again, it is nominal categorical data. Now gender is,
Categorical.
Qualitative categorical.
categorical and what? It is categorical. It is ordinal or nominal?
It's nominal. There won't be any order because it will be as per the first column.
Correct. Age is numerical data type.
Yes.
Now this is again other debate point, that if I'm saying today I have completed my 21st years and 6 months. So it can be a discrete. If in case it is whole number, but if we have a decimal, it can be a continuous. Okay. It's how we store the data. Now region is categorical. Is numerical, nominal or nominal or ordinal?
No,
Nominal.
Nominal. Job classification is categorical.
And nominal.
Nominal.
Date of join, numerical.
Numerical.
Balance, numerical.
Numerical.
Continuous. Very good. Okay.
Ma'am, date is numerical discrete or numerical continuous?
Numerical continuous.
Okay.
On if in case, see, again, that is the same with the age. Like I'll say I am working past 1.5 we can say my half day was working, but if in case I'm saying my only 1 day is working, so again it is again types of data you store in what way. But date of joining, we always say it as a discrete only. We can't say that you done, date of joining day to day, it is discrete only. We can't go with the continuous. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay. Next is flight ID. It is
Nominal.
Nominal.
Oh,
categorical nominal. Origin is what? Categorical
Nominal.
nominal. Designation is
Nominal.
nominal. Economic class rate is
Numerical
Continuous.
continuous.
Continue.
continuous numerical. Passenger economy classes
Discrete.
Numerical, discrete. Economy, revenue.
Continuous.
Numerical, discrete.
Numerical,
Or continuous.
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 Continuous. Travel time is
Continuous.
Continuous.
total flight capacity.
Discrete.
Discrete.
Great. We have a data. Okay. Now we need to summarize the data. Okay. How exactly data is presented. Now, how exactly we can go to measure. Now we have some measurement scale. Okay, on which we need to measure our data. Okay, so let's understanding what are the level of measurement we have for the data. We understood nominal, we understood ordinal. Interval and ratio. What is meant by interval, guys?
maybe some kind of breaks.
There is a gap or there is a time period of difference. It might be a timely difference or it might be a logical difference which is measurable.
Very good. Ratio. Okay, I'll give you simple example of ratio and interval. Okay, so interval is distance is meaningful, where distance is meaningful, and the ratio is where we having absolute zero. So if I'm a ratio is where we having absolute true zero. If I'm saying that my temperature, room temperature is 23, tell me, is it interval or ratio?
It's uh, it's interval.
Interval.
Yeah. Why? Because we not having absolute zero in temperature. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you give any other examples to understand interval and ratio?
Okay. So now let's say one South Indian person is there and one India person is there. Okay. And they are flying to Kerala. Now, if I'm saying they are flying to Kerala, where, or let's say Himachal. Okay. Let's say Himachal. So where in Himachal, cold is there. Okay. So where Indian person, state Maharashtra or Pune, whatever the state person will say, it is very cold in Himachal. Okay, where in South Indian people will say, no, it is quite okay for me. Now it is subjective or objective, guys?
Subjective.
Objective.
Subjective. The temperature is same for both, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So where we can say it is interval data. Okay, where we have a subjective data. Even though is my screen is visible?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, something is happening from my end. Let me check once, please. Where it is subjective. Okay, so in that say we can say it what it is equally spaced but does not have a zero, where we can say it is interval data. Got it now? Still having confusion? We having example. Don't worry. Wait a minute. अभी तो ये nominal data, label, classification, car, gender, hair color, all are nominal data. We all understood this one. Ordinal are categories in order. Yes, this everything, everyone is now. This one is also okay. If you have specifically saying that dark color is for the, the top one, and it will go for the, lighter for the low performance people. Like that, if you have that specific things, then you can mention it as what? Ordinal data. Okay, guys. Now let's have a discussion on Dell. Please see last screen. I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand what is your messages. Okay, now see interval data. Order cases and the distance or the interval between each value is equal. Example, they have given temperature in degrees Celsius, time of the day, and longitude and latitude, and dresses size. Dresses size. Yeah. So let's understand dresses size. Now dresses size. If I'm saying, I think they have mentioned, or they, even if we go for shopping in any mall, they have only small, medium, XL, and double XL. Do they have like specifications with the measurement? No, that is not the case. They have just mentioned some range, some interval range. In that particular, people will get fit into the small category or extra small category, or some interval of people or some range of people will, able to fit in XL size, medium, and so on. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this type of data, we can call it as what? Interval, in not a specific range, sorry, not a specific count, but they have mentioned some range.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we can call it as a interval data. Now, what is meant by ratio? What is meant by ratio, guys?
Absolute zero.
I'm not having any money in my account, when we can call it as what? It is a ratio. Of course, yes. If I'm saying that means what? I'm having 0 tomatoes. I'm having 0 money in my account. Like this. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Now
But
see,
So interval
ma'am,
data,
but
interval data
mm,
is also is also sort of related or can be considered ordinal data.
pardon?
The interval data can also be
No,
equals to ordinal data.
no. I have just given you example, but it is
Suppose
not the order.
you said कि suppose let's talk about sizes XL,
Mhm.
large, medium. तो ये ordinal data भी है because इसका small, medium, large ये एक order में है. तो
Saroj?
so
Mhm.
wouldn't it
Yes, yes. I understood what exactly you are saying. So which one is it's depend on you. If you are saying it is ordinal data, you can make intervals as according to your uh, order. You can make it, but
right,
it is not not compulsory that interval always have a ordinal data. Understood?
right, but somewhat it will be related.
Yes. Somewhat you can say that. There is quick quiz for you guys. Just look at this and
Only or interval and ratio, or the previous categories which you also learned.
previous categories which we.
Okay, okay.
Anyways, if you are going previous, you are going to have a specifications also. Like, so what is
For
the
scale
scale of measurement?
scale
Interval.
of A scale of
Very
measurement has a true zero, right? It can be zero, weight can be zero. Something, nothing can weigh zero.
nothing can be weight zero, but something having weight zero, we can't say that, no?
Yes, yes.
Where we can call it as interval.
It can be
We
interval or
always
it
have,
can
na?
be ratio, I think.
Sorry, Sarosh.
Yeah, it can be like interval or can be ratio, right? Scale like say two.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like, if you are saying it is interval, I agree with you. But if you are saying ratio, I'm not. You have to explain me how it is ratio.
Yeah.
Number of assigned runners, rank, order of winners. I think you all are agree with orders.
Or
Performance rating, 0 to 10 scale. Time to finish in second. 0 to 10 scale.
Interval.
Very good.
The time frame was given.
Yeah. Why scale is important? Why scale measurement is important? That where we are going to understand. Okay. So whenever we wanted to present or whenever we have to present our data, we need to have a measurement for the data also. Okay. So for example, they have given here the frequency of visit. If we wanted to check how frequently my patient has, has visit to a particular hospital. Okay. In that scenario, we can say we have to measure. So these are the type of graphs, guys. Okay. So type of graphs will be there, which will understand or which help us to understand what exactly the data is saying. Okay. Now, why? Where we all know we measure height and all this weight of the tomato and all, we measure something. So in statistics or in the data, we also have some measurements for the data. Okay. The branches of statistics, first is descriptive statistics. The second one is what? Inferential statistics. What is this descriptive statistics and inferential statistics is? Whenever we just going to focus on the collection or the summarization of set of data, that is what just about description of your description of your data. But if you are going to give analyzing the sample of data, okay, to draw a conclusion, that is insights about the populations, when we call it as what? Inferential statistics. Okay. Whenever you have some conclusion, insights of this measurement of data, when we call it as what? Inferential statistics. But if you have some summarization and collection, or you're just going to give the relationship between and presenting the set of data, then we call it as what? Call it as descriptive statistics. Understood? Let's understand.
Ma'am, 1 minute. I just wanted to note down inferential.
Okay. We'll understand some descriptive statistics. We understood examples. The first is average number of sixes and four in every IPL matches. That is the summary I am giving you about the matches. But if I am saying the exit poll of elections, that is what? That is the insights or the conclusion I am giving which party has more votes. Okay. So that is the example of the inferential statistics and descriptive statistics. Now let's understand what is mean by mean. Everyone know what is mean by mean? Nothing but average.